Good morning. Good morning. I wanted to jump on here quick before the whole noise start. I'm around the school. I'm around traffic. Cars trying to park. They're gonna start the beeping. Maintenance. I'm in the garbage. We're gonna hear all that. So I'm jumping on really quick. Hold on. Let's get Instagram started. Hold on. Hold on. Good morning. Good morning, Instagram. Good morning, YouTube. How y'all doing? I wanted to get the day started with just a quick little bit of talking. And y'all see that, right? Don't. Y'all see that? New York Knicks. And on the back say Lillian. Yes, exactly. So that's right. I'm rooting for always root for New York teams, no matter who. Nets, um, I ain't gonna start naming them because then I'm gonna get myself in trouble. All right. Good morning, everyone. You see, in the area I live in is very busy. It's very busy in this early morning. School, you're gonna be hearing announcements. You're gonna hear the traffic, the sanitation trucks. You're gonna hear um, car alarms. You're gonna hear all of that. But those are all the things I love about New York. Yeah. Oh, y'all see that, right? Boop, boop, boop. So, good morning. But first thing I want to say is thank you for getting our subscribers up. It's going up, up, up. It's over 300. We almost trying to get closer and closer to 350. Um, Having subscribers really is very important for anything you're trying to promote. Well, promoting a nonprofit can be very tedious and longevity, and you need more people to support that. A lot of people like dibble dabble support every now and then. You expect your board to do that. You expect your liaison, your volunteer, anybody who's in your advisory board, everybody who's involved, you expect them to promote that. But if they don't, it is your responsibility as executive leader and a founder of your organization to promote it. Now, the way I promote is through all social media, through email contacts from my friends and family emails, from the donors that give. I give information to them when they give a gift card or whatever they donate, and for me to be able to promote on their site what they gave me. They always give me a link and stuff. So that goes on and on. That's triple promoted. See, you hear? You I'm trying to talk fast because everything starts. The music around here, um, you know, people that got 9 to 5s. Okay, I don't have a 9 to 5 anymore, so I don't have to worry about any of that. When I used to work, it was dark out when I was going out. 6:15, 6:15 every day, 6:15 every day. But one thing I never ran into was traffic because it didn't even take me like 15 minutes to get to work. And I always was out early, get in my parking. It was routine. That's what I'm trying to get to. Routine. Hold on. When you are doing something routinely or consistently or on schedule, like it makes a big difference. I told you. It makes a big difference. I think I'm gonna start doing my lives or my streams about 5:30 in the morning. You think I could do it? Yeah, think I can get up and do that? I'll be in my bed doing my little leg exercises. I would be sitting in my car reading a book, way before time to go in, or I'll sit and drink a cup of like juice, anything I made to bring to work. But I never saw anyone. I never saw anyone anything anybody would say to me, "Boy, what time do you go out to work?" And now that they know that I'm retired, they see me the most of the times, and like this time, if I go out in early, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, something like that. But the noises of New York. If you live near a highway, forget about it. If you live near like like where trucks come in and out to deliver stuff, forget about it. New York, baby. That's it. That's it. Noisiest place ever. Now, a few times when, like last week, that I wanted to come in my office and start streaming and doing some lives, I said, no, I'm going to sit on the couch and do it. And then I couldn't hear this and that. Let me tell you, a perfect place. Y'all listening over there, Instagram? Perfect place to do a video in your bathroom. In your bathroom. Like you can put your toilet seat down, you can sit on top of it, and and you can get all of your content out really quickly like that. Or another place in the basement of your building. Suppose you have a laundromat or something. You can go down there and you can create nice, silent. Oh gosh. So when I had went to Pelham Bay Park to walk, and it was a lot of people out there picnicking. The weather was beautiful. They were either picnicking or they were walking around and doing some workouts, or they had their children out over the Mother's Day weekend. So, yes, it's good to get out. But if it's going to rain, another place to be nice and quiet to stream and do videos and do lives or just create, upload content, you would never believe the next place I'm going to tell you. No, no, no. I can't tell you that one. I can't tell you. I mean, you will be too judgmental for that part. So, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and even Saturday, I have a whiteboard filled up with stuff to do. Monday is usually aquatic class or book club. I have to pick one or the other. And then I go out and I participate in face to face with the donors who are not answering my emails. Okay. Um, that is all my text that's coming through my MacBook that are already read. You have an iPhone, you have a MacBook, even if you have the watch, Apple devices all connect together. I love that. So I was saying that Monday is usually the aquatic class. And I said, no, I'm not going to aquatic class. I'm going to the book club. So I went to the book club and we discussed the book. Then after that was chew and chat. So I don't go by the whole itinerary of the senior citizen club because I know I'm not going to stay. Maybe one or two things I do, and then I just keep it moving because I'm also involved with Riverbanks State Park, and they have itinerary that I register for. So I can't miss classes over there either. Um, I just donated some sneakers to the senior citizens glebe. So that was donated to me. Very good. Thank you for the sneakers that was donated. Liz and Chuck, appreciate it so much. I donated it to the YMCA because they had pickleball. And this is just, I thought of real quick when you gave my son the sneakers to give to me to give away. I was like, okay, all of the stuff I already bagged up and gave away. I gave away so much stuff. Um, when you have groups that has things going on, and some people don't know about pickleball, that you have to have a proper sneaker on, very good sneaker on, because you're going to be running around on that court. And I only did it one time, but it's great. But even doing it one time, I knew you needed the proper tools to wear, some loose clothing, and some sneakers. So I donated the sneakers to the senior citizen group in case somebody came in and didn't have the proper sneakers. Um, as I'm going on to during the week, so this is Tuesday now. Um, Tuesday, I usually go to Zumba. I have turned that around because to me, it feel like I'm exhausted when I go there. Finished. I mean, even though it's good for you, so I think I need to go at a different pace. So I'm going to be doing my Zumba online on a YouTube and right in the comfort of my home. I'm going to show y'all, okay? And it's not that that class is not magnificent. It is. It's just I feel intimidated and I feel exhausted. Like I'm exerting too much energy too fast, and I don't like that part of it. So I'm gonna chill. Every now and then I'll go there, but I'm gonna do the Zumba on YouTube. Each day this week, I will be personally visiting a donor that I have emailed, called, written, had chat GPT fill out something for me to send them, all of that. And they have not responded. Now, one thing about donors, when you go to these big organizations, now I told you we have 12 to 14 of them. Um, you don't, you expect something because we're a nonprofit, but it's not mandatory that they give. But one hand washes the other. You spend money in communities with organizations and you go to ask them for a donor for your nonprofit, a donation for your nonprofit, and they brush you off and you know it's a brush off, you're not getting anything written. Like I said yesterday on a live, talk to your elected officials and tell them what is going on in your community. Okay? You are voting for people who also help these communities stay open. Okay? From community boards to police officers, in their organization, fire departments, schools, libraries, all of that. Everything is community based. Do not take it for granted that you should not be recognized for anything that you are doing in your community. You should be. You should be. You know how content creators build up their product or whatever? You should be building up your nonprofit, your hobby, your business, whatever it is, the same way. You should be on everything. Boom, 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 boom. Every time I turn around, I see Lil's for Nonprofit Seniors and Homeless Corp. Every platform, TikTok, um, what's the other one? X, um, Facebook, Instagram. I use all the Pinterest, YouTube. Everything should be your face if you're building it up. Okay. So yeah, I'm on everything. We are on everything. I'm gonna ask the board and I'm gonna ask the um, advisory board and the regular board over me and the liaisons to promote us more on their timeline. Okay. And the recognition comes to the donors that give, and you will see which ones give. I always promote them. If they're not a part of giving, I'm not going to promote them. I'm not going to keep spending my dollars in their organization. And it's not mandatory that they do anywhere. Lil's for Nonprofit Seniors and Homeless Corp is on the registry of nonprofits. If you type it in any kind of way, anywhere, it's going to pop up and say yes. They service the seniors. Our mission statement is there too. They service seniors and they service the unhoused in the communities of New York City. So far, it is Bronx and Harlem. It has been. We have serviced Brooklyn also, and we will in August. We will be servicing Brooklyn again. But thank you in advance, and thank you for subscribing, and thank you for supporting, and thank you for knowing that if there's people out there who are in need of food, clothes, footwear, we got you. Okay? So thank you for that. All right. Let me get off of here. I was showcasing my New York Knicks and New York in general. All right. Have a beautiful day.